knew that I bought more makeup than I needed, given how much I wear it, but this is ridiculous. Like, I seriously have a lot. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a makeup inventory with skincare and other stuff down the end of the video. I'm going to be looking down at my spreadsheet, so I'm sorry if I'm looking down. There's not really much I can do about it. I'm looking at my spreadsheet and I don't want to open my calendar, so thank you, computer. Thank you so much. So the reason I'm making this video is because I want to check in every 6 months and see where my collection is at. And I want to actively work to reduce the amount of stuff I have. But I don't want to just declutter stuff. I don't want to just throw stuff away to say I have less. I want to actually be using it so that it's actually consumed and not just bought for the hell of spending money on, because that's just actually ridiculous. Every single category in my spreadsheet, I've set a different target for what I aim to be finishing by August, which will be when I do the next update of this. That's enough for intro. I'm just going to get into exactly what my spreadsheet is saying I have. When I put all this information into my spreadsheet, I actually calculated it to how I would have had stuff on January 1st, and as of January 1st this year I had 649 products in my makeup inventory. So I set a goal that I wanted to finish 10% of that. My goal this year is to finish 65 products, including makeup, skincare, whatever, as long as it's finished. As of today, I have 510 makeup products, 135 other products, and a total of 645 products in my inventory. So let's get into each individual category. For foundations, I have a few that are double ups, but 2 of the products I actually have in my foundations category I'm actually currently using as eyeshadow bases, because they are 6 foundations that are literally right down into the tube. So I can't really use that as foundation anymore because there is literally not enough. I cannot get it on my face. And I actually do have one of those in my project pan right now. So I currently have 12 foundations. I don't even wear foundation that much. Sometimes I'll just wear makeup but no foundation. So I don't understand why I have so much foundation. And the annoying thing is that I know most of these tubes and bottles are full. It's going to take me a while to get through, and I'm going to just have to focus on one foundation at a time if I actually want to focus on them. My goal is to get it down to 10. So that means I have to finish at least 2 foundations by August and not purchase any new ones, which should be fine, because the second category is powders. I have one powder that I am so close to finishing. It will be done by the end of this week if I actually just wear makeup, and I probably will because I will be filming a lot of other videos this week. So that should be done. Once that powder is done, I am going to be steadily making progress through all of my powders. It will go a long way to getting me down to my goal of 3. I currently have 5, and I'm aiming to finish 2 as well. It shouldn't be that hard because I know I'm almost finished 1, and I have significant pan on the second one and quite a bit of pan on the third one, and the other 2 are pretty much brand new. Obviously I'm not expecting to finish those ones. Third category is contour. I only have 3 items in this list, and one is in a project pan, but the other one is actually a whole contour palette, and I only count that as one product, even though I have been counting everything else in individual pans. So the reason I didn't do with my contour palette, the actual shade I use for contouring that is really close to being done. I could potentially finish the palette this year, but I don't think I will be in the next 6 months, considering I am focusing on the contour shade I have in my project pan right now. And I only want to finish one of those. That's my goal. Highlighters. I kind of have a lot of highlighters. I kind of went crazy with highlighters a few years ago when they were really, really popular, and I really liked them. And I'm not gonna lie, I do have an eyeshadow palette that sometimes I use as highlighters, so I don't know why I need so many highlighters if I'm just going to use an eyeshadow. I currently have 9 highlighters, and they are pretty much all full, so I know I will never literally finish any of those in this year, except for one. One is actually an eyeshadow. It was a hand-me-down from my friend's mum, and it was already pretty much finished, and I'm going to try and finish that one. So my goal is to go from 9 to 8 by August. Blush. I actually thought I was going to have more blushes than I did, but I still have quite a few, considering none of these have any amount of pan at all, and they're all brand new. I currently have 6 blushes, and I'm going to try and finish one of those, and that is going to be probably one of the ones that is in my project pan. I know if I wear blush every single day, I will finish one of them. So I want to go from 6 to 5 by August. Bronzers. I hardly ever use bronzer. I used bronzer today, and I didn't even use the one that is the one I actually intend on finishing. None of my bronzers have pan except the one that I think is 10 or 12 years old. Probably more than 12 years old. That's a little bit ratchet. So I want to try and go from 6 to 5 bronzers by August. That one, this I reckon will be difficult because I don't really wear bronzer, because I think all my bronzers are too dark for me. I don't really white, and I usually just use a contour shade and some blush. Eyeshadow palette. Now, I didn't think I had that many eyeshadow palettes, but turns out I do, because I have a whole 15 eyeshadow palettes, just palettes, and in those palettes There are 332 pans. Now, one of these palettes does have like lipstick shades and blushes and bronzers and stuff, and I did count that as eyeshadows because I was too lazy to add that to everything else when I could just put the name of the palette in one like list. And it's gonna be the same number anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But 332 eyeshadows, that's a lot. Well, that's a lie because I don't have 332 eyeshadows. I actually know for a fact that I have 347 or 48 eyeshadows. So I have 332 pans in eyeshadow palettes, and my goal is to finish 2 pans. Now, I don't care if it's actually 2 eyeshadows or if it's like a lipstick from that one palette. I just want to finish it because I want to get as much down as possible, and the palette that has the lipsticks in it is the one that I kind of feel like I want to do a pan that palette with because it is so big. That palette alone has 87 pans in it, and I just think that one would be a really interesting one to pan. It would just take me literally like a whole year and a half, 2 years to actually do that. Eyebrows. I only have 2 eyebrow products, so I decided I'm not going to actually actively try and finish any of these ones. I'm just going to kind of use them as I need them. I don't really do eyebrows, so it's not like a problem that I have. I currently have 6 eyeshadow bases, even though they're mostly just NYX Jumbo pencils and Maybelline color tattoos. I'm going to try and finish one, and I think that is going to be the NYX Jumbo eye pencil in the shade Black Bean because my sister used that to do like a face tattoo with my friend the other night, and I know I don't have that much left, and I can like see there's like so much more progress, and that is also one of my project pan. It's just that it's very hard to use, it's quite messy, and I don't really use it that much at all. The next category I have is eyeshadows. So these are eyeshadows that are like singles or just in little palettes where there's only like 3 in each of them, and I have 35 in this. Now, my goal is to finish 3 of these and go from 35 to 32 because I do have 3 of these eyeshadows currently in my project pan, so it would be really cool if I could finish all of those. Eyeliners, I seriously did not know that I had a lot of these pencil liners, but apparently I do. And I have 8 eyeliners, and my goal is just to try and finish one. The next category is primers and setting sprays, and I currently have 5 of these, and I am so close to finishing the setting spray I have right now. Like, that thing will probably only last until Wednesday, so that'll really help because I only want to finish doing the category. Mascaras, I currently have 3. And my goal is to finish 2 of them. It doesn't take that long to use up a mascara. One of them is quite old, and the other one is the one I usually use. So between using both of those, like in 6 months, they should be gone. Like I should have used them all up. Like nothing's going to be coming out of that tube anyway. This category is lipsticks, and one time I actually calculated how many years worth of lipsticks I have. And if you factor that it takes about 3 months to use a whole lipstick, I have like 11 years worth of lipsticks. So I currently have 46 lipsticks. 46. So that's liquid and bullets. 46. That's a lot of. I don't have that many lips. I didn't realize that my whole arm was a lip over here. But my goal is to finish 3 lipsticks and get down from 46 to 43 by August. But mostly because I have 3 like mini lipsticks. They're like minis, and I think yeah, I could finish those pretty easily in 6 months. Like there's like a month of lipstick in each of those. For lip gloss, I have 8 lip glosses. I don't wear lip gloss. I literally do not wear lip gloss. I don't know why I have 8 lip glosses. I don't know where these came from. But maybe I'll try and get into wearing lip gloss. Also, I kind of really like when you wear dark lipstick and it's glossy. I don't know why, but I vibe with that. Like, that looks cool. So maybe I'll give it a try. Maybe I won't. But my goal is just to get down to 7. And the next category is lip balm. I currently have 17 lip balms because I'm kind of a lip balm hoarder. And also, I stole all my sister's ones from when she used to collect lip smackers. So I want to get down from 17 to 15. So I just want to use 2 over the next 6 months. I'll probably use more if I actually remember. But the ones I'm currently working on are like these 2 really big pots that, honestly, they must be at least 8 years old because the company that they're from doesn't even exist anymore, and they went like out of business, like they rebranded or whatever, like literally like years ago. Like I think they rebranded in like at least 2013. It was that long ago. And the next category is lip liners. I didn't realize I even owned any lip liners, but apparently I do. I currently have 4 and I want to get down to 2, so I just want to half this collection. Hopefully I'll use it. Maybe I'll just like start wearing like lip liner and then just putting gloss on top. Next category is paints. I bought these paints from Sports Girl, and I've literally never used them once. I don't know why I bought them. And there's 3 of them. There's 3. I've never used them. I don't even think I've swatched them before. But I'm gonna try and use one. It'll probably be the white one or the gold one, because I feel like the hot pink one is like not that usable. And I definitely could not finish it in 6 months. And that's the end of like the makeup sections. The rest is like skincare and hair care and nail polish and miscellaneous stuff. So for body lotion, I have 9 body lotions right now. I would have said I had 10, but like I finished one the other day when I get down to 5. Using 4 lotions will not be that hard because a few of them are in quite small containers, so I know I can get through those like really quickly. Like if I apply lotion every single day, I'd finish that in maybe 3 weeks. and y'all know my skin needs it. My skin is so dry. I'm like a crocodile up here. The next category is hand and nail cream, and again I have 9 of those. I don't know where all this hand and nail cream came from. My goal is to get from 9 to 6, so I just have to use 3 of these. One of these actually is not a cream, it's a nail strengthener. Next category is shower gel and soap. You know when people don't know what to get you for Christmas, they just get you like a shower gift set? Yeah, my sister gets those a lot because no one knows what she likes, and then I get those, and then she gives me hers, and now I have like a little box full of stuff like that. So I currently have 18. I currently have 18 different shower gels and soaps, and I want to get down to 12. That means I have to use 6 different shower gels and soaps. Now 5 of these are like little mini ones, and there's probably only like 3 uses in each of those. The next category is bath bombs and bubble bath. So it's basically shit I would actually use in the bath. I actually felt like having a bath a few days ago, and I was going to use my bath bombs, but the cat broke a mirror in the bath, and now there's little bits of glass everywhere, and like I kind of like don't want to be like, ooh, a Lush bath bomb, oop, a piece of glass in my hand, because that's just nasty. But I currently have 29 different bath products. 29, like given 9 of these are like little mini bath bombs and a few different bath pieces that are small, so like there's not that much. But also 7 of these are Lush bath bombs, and those things are huge, and I cut those in at least half. So I get at least 2 uses out of them, and that's a lot of baths. That's a lot of water. They're saying we can only use 155 liters per day, but like, hopefully I can get through that really quickly. So with my bath bombs and bubble bath, I'm going to aim to get down to 22, so I just want to use 7 products. Next category is face masks and face cream. I don't know how, but somehow I have a lot of this stuff, which is weird because I don't really do like any face masks ever. And somehow I still managed to have 19 products, so I just want to try and finish 4 of these. That should be pretty easy. I mean, one's a moisturizer, and one is this night cream that is so small because it's a sample size. There's like half a use left in it. I should just use it and get it done with. Next category is perfume, and I use a lot of perfume. Like, I just like spray so much perfume on when I use perfume. I'm like, I don't have that many perfumes, but I do. I have 18 perfumes, and I finished a perfume last week, and I still have 18 perfumes. So I want to try and finish 3 more perfumes by August and get down to 15, and I think that is really achievable. I'm literally looking at the perfume that I rolled into like my pan after I finished the other one, and I put a mark on it on Thursday when I rolled it in, and the mark has gone down so far. Like, the level of the water has moved so much down. I'm like, why do I spray like 8 liters of water on myself every time I use perfume? Hair products, I currently have 11, and I want to get down to 8 because a lot of these are like hair coloring things, like colored hairspray mostly. Also, one of them is a shampoo that only has 1 use, and when I wash my hair tonight or tomorrow morning, whenever I decide to do it, I'll finish it. So like, good on me. Now, for a category that I don't even know how I'm supposed to ever finish this. It's nail polish. Yep, nail polish. Now, I am currently wearing nail polish. I've decided to work on OPI Mini right now, and this is like, I have the full bottle size of this as well. I love this color. This is like the best color. Like, if I could only have 1 nail polish, it'd be this color. I currently have 44 nail polishes. Well, technically that's lies, because one of the things is a nail polish remover and the other one is a base coat. But still, 44 is a lot, and I'm going to try and get this down to 41. Because I'm ambitious. And the last category that I have is miscellaneous. It really is just deodorant and sunscreen and Dettol. And currently I have 7 items in this category, and I want to get down to 4. For some reason I had that I wanted to get this category down to 3, and then I realized that there are only 4 different types of item in this category. So I need 4 items in this category. I just want to get this category to the point where I only have 1 of each thing. So thank you for watching everything that I've been hoarding for the last few years. If you found this video entertaining, I don't think you know what entertainment is because it's just actually really boring. You could hit the like button, that's great. If you're new here, hit subscribe because when I do an update in August, you can see how much I've used. I have some other videos planned for this month, so please stick around. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in a few days with a new video.